grill mounted. Hey, so today we are making a custom grill for my car because I really want a mesh grill. It's raining. I really want a mesh grill for my car, but I'm not gonna pay $130 for a grill. Fuck that. What I'm gonna do is I have stock grill right there. I took it out, so it's just empty right there. It looks ugly, and I have some mesh material right there. So what I'm gonna do with these two things is I'm going to cut out a frame, sort of, with my original grill that I have now, and put that little mesh material in there and paint it black so that I have a black mesh grill essentially. How I'm gonna do this yet? Don't know. I have help. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna plan out how I'm gonna cut, and then I'm gonna let you guys know and show you guys. So as you can see, this is what we have now. We just kind of have the mesh laying down on top of the grill. Kind of figure out how we're gonna like cut the grill and how we're gonna mount the mesh and stuff like that. So this is just a starting point for right now, and then when we have an idea, I'll show you guys. So right now, what you have is all these little, so what the plan is to leave these little indentations of the front of the grill in there, so we have like the frame of it. So all these little clips right here, they attach right here, and we just kind of cut it with these scissors. You can use scissors like this or a cut wheel, and you just kind of yop it off right there, right here, right there. There's one right here, one right there, and one right here also. So you take those and we cut those. So now the plan is to cut like right around here and just kind of cut this line right here, follow this line and cut that, so that the whole middle part comes off. And so now then we can take our planning of our mesh that we have and kind of plan that out more when we have the middle part out to see how it's really going to sit on the car. So we're going to do that cut right here, and then we're going to take it out and then plan how we're going to mount the mesh. So we have one half of the grill cut. So I just kind of, I'll show you on this side because it's not done yet. So you kind of follow this line right here, over here, and just kind of cut it and finish it off with like a saw just to get the last remaining bits off so that it comes out. So once this part is all cut, the whole thing should come right out, and then we can lay the mesh. So we have the frame out now, and basically now what we have to do is just clean up all the edges that we have. So like all of those, this right here, this little like big stuff, booger stuff right here. And we're gonna use a cutoff wheel real lightly and just kind of smooth everything out, and then get it ready to paint, and then yeah, should be pretty easy, right? So now we have all of the edges cleaned up, and I took off all the old plastic shit that was on here, and now we're working on mounting up the grill, the mesh part to the grill. And once we figure out how we were gonna mount it, I will show you guys what we did. Yes.
I feel like that should be perfect amount to bend.
Yeah, it'd be just enough to like
Yeah.
cut in there. So we finally have the majority of the mesh cut and laid out. We use these little scissors to cut around the clips, just kind of make a little U shape so that it just falls flat down. And a recommendation is cut a little along this edge so that when it lays down it's flat and these aren't like poking it up, so you can get like a good like angle and view and a good estimate of what you're gonna actually have to like cut. It's just all these are little cut in U shapes right now. We have a lot of excess, so what we're gonna do now is cut a little bit at a time to see how much we need to be able to fold it, because we're gonna fold it under this little like edge right here to put it under so that it'll stay in place. And so we're gonna cut little by little to see how much we're gonna need for each side to tuck perfectly. Sand this with 400 just to get it like rough it up, and then prime it and see how that sits. And then I'm just gonna spray this with the black and not really do much to it because it's just satin black, gloss clear, and then a quick drying primer for that. So that's gonna be the primer, black, and gloss, and then this is gonna be just a black. So yeah, I'm gonna sand that and not show that because no one cares about watching sanding. And then I'll update you guys after the first coat.
The next day.
So, kind of a late start today. It's like 4:30 right now, and which is kind of okay because we it gives more time for the grill to dry with the paint. Oh yeah, and I didn't show you guys last night because we finished at night, and so I knew I was gonna film today, so I thought might as well finish it today. I finished painting the grill. So this is the frame right here, and this is the mesh part. So now it's time to just put this right there. But I think it should be good. We're still trying to figure out how we're gonna mount it on the grill itself, whether we're gonna use bolts, we're still trying to figure that out. So I'm gonna put the mesh onto the frame itself, and then we'll find out what we're gonna do. So here's a view from the back of the bumper with the grill mounted. All I did was when I put the mesh on, I slid it over where the bends are, and I didn't put any extra hardware at all, because where these clips are, the material gets pinched in its position, and also like these bolts hold the grill in too, so there wasn't any extra hardware that I needed to put from the mesh onto the frame itself. And also what I had to do was, because of the difference in the thickness of the material, I had to cut this little clip shorter and bend it up so that it would stay there. So now it pinches super tight on the mesh, and the mesh won't really move anywhere at all because it has all those pinching points around the entire frame. So yeah, it saves a lot of time and you don't need any extra hardware. So just where the bends are, just set it on there and kind of bend it more against the material to make it a little bit more tight, and then just slide it on and mount the 5 bolts for the grill, and then you should be good and clip everything in. So now that it's fully mounted onto the bumper, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the car and show you guys what it looks like all on and together.
So that the little pull away thing where you're editing, you pull it away. You guys are watching it. Alright. This is like 3 days after that install, so it's like that's why you saw a bunch of bugs and shit on the bumper, because I drove on the highway. It was great because I got a bunch of bugs on my car, so I love that. But this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, like the video. If you like all of my videos, subscribe to my channel. That whole spiel. The install is really easy. So if you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram or Twitter. It'll be at the end of It'll be at the end of this. The links to my shit. But yeah, if you stay this long, I'm gonna give you a little like insight. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on a front lip in like 2 videos. You'll see when you watch that video. So if you're staying this long and you have a G37 coupe and you want a front lip, watch that video. If you stayed this long, thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which should be my coilovers. So I'll see you then. See ya.